Hey, John Dow, the conversation coach here, and I just want to go over very quickly that Saucy Nugs video guy. Let's talk. And the main reason why I want to address it is I think if you listen to how Anders Anders Christers, not the guy who wrote the story that Frozen was based off on, I'll play his name here in a second, but he's a good voice model. And not because of some of the cheese, some of the humor, some of the jokes that he makes, but just listen to the way he speaks, and I'll point it out very simply. It's his pacing and how he takes the time to get his message across. So his name?
My name is Anders Cristensen.
Anders Cristensen. Sorry, guy.
I live at 1212 Twin Ridge Road. Lincoln has the opportunity to be a social leader in this country. We have been casually ignoring a problem that has gotten so out of control that our children are throwing around names and words.
So he fumbles a little bit there, and if you listen really closely, if you really want to nitpick, he does that throughout the entire thing. Slight fumbles, but nobody cares because I think a lot of people are fixated on the content of his message, and that's totally fine. I don't really know what his real agenda is here, but I don't want to call it a rant. I really want to focus on he's taking the time to talk about this issue that's near and dear to him. So when I work with clients and they're worried about being monotone and they want to interject more energy in how they speak, you can talk louder, you can try to sound friendlier, but this guy already sounds warm, and he gets the added benefit of sounding more sincere because he keeps this even kind of pace at how he talks. He's not rushing, and by not rushing, he comes across as more confident, and he just has a strong belief in what he's discussing here. If you listen really closely, you can hear him breathe, the exhales right here,
without even understanding their true meaning and treating things as though they're normal. I go into nice family restaurants and I see people throwing this name around and pretending as though
and again, like I'm really nitpicking here, but I just bring that up because breathing's a really important part of this. And when you have your breathing in order, taking your time to speak will help you keep your breathing in order. Could he have sped up a little bit more? For sure. Could he slow down a little bit as well? Of course, he doesn't have to, but he has both of those options at play. But I just want to highlight the breathing here because if he sped up too quickly, if he's talking too fast, those breathing moments are going to become more apparent and he's going to run out of breath. But he keeps this even pace all the way through till the end, and he has that nice little punchline at the end here.
Long, and we know it because we feel it in our bones.
Thank you. So even with fast forwarding there, you can see the speed, the pace that he talks at. It's even throughout. And keeping this even speed doesn't make him monotone, okay? So when you're worried about how you speak and you think you're sounding too boring, don't always immediately think that you got to rush. It doesn't always have to be really dynamic. Making sure that you have confidence to take time to be in control of your pacing is a very effective tool in improving your communication. So that's all I have to say for this. More reaction videos later, maybe. If you have any other speaking engagements you'd like to hear me critique on, maybe I'll have something more substantial to say. But out of all the things that this Saucy Nugs video had to offer, I think pacing is a huge takeaway that most people should get that they're probably not getting because they're focused on the Saucy Nugs themselves. All right, that's it for me. Thanks again for watching. Calm down. Let's talk.